Hey there, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friend in the neighborhood, Trashman, and this is the Garbage Grab. And do I have a treat for you today? So what I did was combine a couple of the tools, the proprietary tools that we have at RosterWatch.com. We have our offensive line rankings and our running back strength of schedule rankings. So what I did was combine the two to find the teams that have the combination, the best combination of offensive line and strength of schedule. So let's go ahead and get started. First off with the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have the best combo of offensive line and running back strength of schedule going into the 2020 season. Their line is actually ranked first in the league, a designation that they had last year, and they'll return with virtually the same group this year. The major boon here is the cushy schedule for the Colts. They only face three formidable run defenses all season: Chicago, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh, and they're spread out through the season, so you don't get any of them back-to-back. Week 16 is at the Steelers, but the rest of their slate makes up for it, especially the three games prior to that, which are at Houston, Las Vegas, and Houston again. So get a piece of the Colts backfield, whether it be Jonathan Taylor, who we'd prefer, but even Marlon Mack could get some decent run with this cushy schedule. So all bets are not off of him. Speaking of all bets not being off, in fact, all bets are on the 2020 Roster Watch Ultimate Draft Cheat Sheet, which is available now at RosterWatch.com. The revolutionary cheat sheet that changed fantasy football forever is back only at RosterWatch.com. The RosterWatch Ultimate Draft Cheat Sheet, all you have to do is follow the three simple rules. That's it. 3 rules. It couldn't be easier. An expert quality fantasy football draft is guaranteed. The RosterWatch Ultimate Draft Cheat Sheet only at RosterWatch.com. After the Colts, you have the San Francisco 49ers. Now, it may be a bit of a puzzle as to who will be getting the bulk of carries between Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman, and Jerick McKinnon from week to week. Hey, even JaMycal Hasty might be involved there. But rest assured that the 49ers will be amongst the league leaders in carries, in addition to having a solid offensive line and favorable strength of schedule. Stalwart left tackle Trent Williams rounds out the 9th best line in our rankings, and they'll get to face Arizona, the New York Jets, and the New York Giants, along with the Dolphins, in 4 of their first 5 games. It's very possible that you could have 2 startable backs from this offense over the duration of that time. After the 49ers, we have the Baltimore Ravens. It's no shock that the run-heaviest team in football has a capable offensive line, but the fluffy bookends of their season create an embarrassment of fantasy riches for all parties involved. They get Cleveland, they get Houston, they get Kansas City, they get Washington, they get Cincinnati to start out the season, and they're all going to lay down for the Ravens before they hit a rough patch in the middle of the season. Don't fret, though, because they're going to get Cleveland, Jacksonville, and the Giants to end the fantasy football season. Mark Ingram should play above his current ADP, but so should rookie J.K. Dobbins, who has been making highlight reel runs in practice on a daily basis. So make sure you get a piece of that backfield. After the Ravens, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have the 3rd best offensive line according to our rankings, and that's a good thing because Derek Carr is about as middling a quarterback as you can get in the NFL. But with that line and their current strength of schedule, expect Josh Jacobs to get a slew of action. The Raiders don't have a string of soft matchups, but they only see stout defenses back-to-back once all season, and that's in weeks 2 and 3 against the Saints and the Patriots. Speaking of the New England Patriots, they have the 13th best line in the league, which isn't elite, but their schedule for their running backs certainly is. Not only do they face only 3 decent run defenses all season, but they have the fastest projected start of any team in the league, with Miami, Seattle, Las Vegas, and Kansas City to get the party started for New England, who are looking more and more comfortable with Damian Harris, second-year running back in a major role if Sony Michel isn't ready by the time the season starts. Things get grayer after that run, but the Pats end the fantasy season in style against Miami and Buffalo, both of whom should go down easily against the run. Anyway, those are my 5 favorite combinations of offensive line and running back strength of schedule going into the fantasy football season. So make sure you take advantage of that information. Take advantage of all the information we have at RosterWatch.com for you to help you out during this fantasy season from draft to championship. This has been the Garbage Grab. I'm the Trash Man on behalf of RosterWatch.com. Until next time, leave us a comment, follow us, join us, give us a subscription, give us your subscription at RosterWatch.com. We'd love to have you become a member of the family, a member of RosterWatch Nation. And now, until next time, be ready.